All right, y'all, we just came back from the pawn shop. Let's talk about all the Blu-rays I picked up. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another pawn shop pickups video. Before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because we do fun stuff here on the channel: hunting videos, Blu-ray reviews, 4K reviews, discussion topics, and rants. So if that sounds interesting to you, and I'm also from Canada, so little spin on the whole physical media market thing. So because we have different experiences, so if that sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button because it's free and it means a whole lot to me. Anyways, let's get into it. Yes, so Blu-rays for $5 here, or in US currency, that is $3.68 a Blu-ray. Pretty decent deal. I used to have a lot of spots where they had a $5 Blu-ray option for used Blu-rays, but you know, as flea markets close down, as vendors close down, as you know, prices increase, finding $5 or discount, even lower discounted Blu-rays that's not on like Facebook Marketplace is a dime a dozen. So not a dime a dozen, the opposite, where it's like hard to come by. Anyways, so all of these are blind buys because I just wanted to check it out one day. I went to the thrift store to pick up some stuff and I wanted to check the Blu-rays, and you know, this pawn shop was like right across the street. So I was like, might as well check it out. And we found a few cool stuff here. Starting off with is a Ben Wheatley film called Free Fire. I mainly got this because Armie Hammer and Cillian Murphy are in it. So that sounds interesting. I didn't even notice that that Brie Larson was in this, but I'm growing to her. You know, I didn't mind her in Kong Skull Island, and she was fantastic in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. She definitely played a really good bad protagonist or a really good antagonist. I think she's too good to the fact where whenever I see her in a performance, I can't not see like the annoying, not annoying, but like a meanie. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, every time I see Brie Larson, I just think like, oh, but it is from executive producer Martin Scorsese and Ben Wheatley. You know, Ben Wheatley, not the best resume. I think his latest movie was what, Meg 2, I think. Yeah, Meg 2. That has been not so well. I think I've watched the ABCs of Death, I think part 2, I think he made. That wasn't good, or that was like an anthology film, right? So yeah, ABCs of Death. He had a decent like short film on there, but yeah, Free Fire on Blu-ray with the slipcover. Interested to see it. It looks like a hyper stylized 1970s cop action buddy cop kind of movie. So sounded interesting, and for $3, might as well pick it up. $3.67 US. Another film that looked really cool that was from Echo Bridge and her Home Entertainment. Hallmark Entertainment. Oh, so like the card company. This is a Russell Mulcahy film, and that is Jules Verne's Mysterious Island. I mainly got it because Patrick Stewart, Kyle MacLachlan, what the hell is that? Is that a Kraken? Who knows? But it looked interesting, and for $5, it was a really interesting thing. I was like, Hallmark Entertainment, like the people who make the gift cards, not the gift cards, but like the postal cards, like, happy birthday, or you know, happy marriage, or whatever, or Merry Christmas. So that sounded interesting. I decided to pick it up on Blu-ray. Very cool. Not rated. Okay, it's a not rated edition. The entertainment alternative to what the world wants to see. 2008 Echo Bridge Home Entertainment. Don't really know much about this Echo Home. So it says, escaping from a Confederate prison camp by balloon, 5 survivors land on an uncharted island in the Pacific, far from being a sanctuary. The island is home to carnivorous monsters, bloodthirsty pirates, and the mad genius Captain Nemo, who inhabits the mysterious island for his own strange ends. Very interesting. I did not expect this to be like a pirate movie. Okay, very interesting. Full HD, 16:9. Okay, so it's gonna be full screen. 25 gigabyte Blu-ray disc, 5.1. Interesting. Smart menu. Oh wow, from 2005. Oh, so this is the widescreen edition. Okay, so browse the menu without leaving film. Very interesting. It doesn't go into the bonus features. I paid for this and forgot to check if the discs are in there because I've had issues where sometimes I will buy Blu-rays from this pawn shop in excitement saying, oh, like I bought Insomnia on Blu-ray from this pawn shop. I was so excited. Oh my God, Christopher Nolan's Insomnia. I've always been wanting to watch it. I love the original. And then I come home, open it up, and the disc isn't even in there. So I'm like, fuck. But they're cool about it. If you're like, hey man, there was no disc in there, they'll take it back. But yeah, Jules Verne's, I believe that's based on a novel, right? Mysterious Island. Very, very intrigued to check out and see this and how this is. Again, Hallmark Entertainment. Very, very fascinating. And then there's a bunch of cool stuff there, but at this point for blind buys, for me, it has to be at least a 3. If it's a 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd, the average rating, then I'll pick it up. And this one had like a 3.7, I think, or 3.4. This is a David Anspaugh film, and this is a 20th Century Fox film. I'm going around buying a bunch of 20th Century Fox films because they're like slowly getting out of print, and I don't know if they'll ever get a re-release. I'm still on the hunt for The Longest Day on Blu-ray, as well as Poseidon Adventure starring Gene Hackman. So yeah, so this is also a Gene Hackman film. That is Hoziers, starring Gene Hackman, Dennis Hopper, and Barbara Hershey. I like all those actors, so it's very, very interesting to see it. Had some decent reviews on it. Norman Dale, Gene Hackman, is a high school basketball coach. Okay, so this is a basketball movie. I should have assumed with the basketball players on the front. So very, very cool. 20 megabytes per second. 1986 film. Not the biggest fan of sports films, but you know, every time I see a 20th Century Fox film, depending on if I would like it or not, and depending on the reviews, I'll pick it up again because 20th Century Fox films are getting harder to come by, at least here. Or it depends on the movie, you know, because sometimes you'll catch a gem. But yeah, Hoziers, a basketball film from the 80s, so very interested to check that out. Had some decent reviews on it, so might as well pick it up. And then this one has a stacked cast. You got here George Clooney, Matt Damon, and Jeffrey Wright. This is a Stephen Goggin film. Stephen Goggin? Goggin? Oh, he also did Traffic, which I really like, and then Rules of Engagement, which I found pretty decent. He also did The Alamo, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, and he also did Doolittle, which I did not like whatsoever. But we have here Syriana on Blu-ray. Very, very cool. A complex, intriguing narrative about oil, terrorism, money, and power. Okay, very, very interesting. Academy Award winner for Best Supporting Actor in the year 2005. Very, very interesting. Brilliant. It's not just hot, it's incendiary. Big oil means big money, very big money. And that fact unleashes corruption that stretches from Houston to Washington to the Mideast, and ensnares industrialists, princes, spies, politicians, oil-filled laborers, and terrorists in a deadly, deceptive web of move and counter-move. Very, very interesting. This seems like a very dad movie. This is a Warner Brothers film. Very excited to check this one out. So it seems like it takes place in the Middle East and about the whole oil trade and that kind of thing. So very interesting. Hopefully no punches are pulled. You know, that's a very controversial topic. Some of them either are really, really supportive of the war, like things in Iraq or in Afghanistan, and some are more realistic, like how they had Vietnam War films. Some of them were like heroic Vietnam films, and some of them were like really brutally honest truth, like Platoon, like other films like Apocalypse Now. So yeah, hopefully it takes that turn from what I've seen from other Stephen Goggin films. Hopefully that follows suit. And this film looked interesting. It's a firefighter film starring Jaquan Phoenix and John Travolta, and that is Louder 49. Surprisingly decent reviews on Letterboxd. It honestly looks ridiculous, but I'll give it a shot. You know, young Joaquin Phoenix. I also love these like Blu-ray covers, these like older Blu-ray covers from like when they first started. Very, very cool. I just love it. It's kind of becoming retro now, because this is like what, 20 years old? Like these kind of like 2005, almost like 19 years old layout. So it's really cool. Like this is, Blu-ray is now like the VHS of like the 2010s, which is crazy to think, right? So yeah, because 2005, right? So 2006, it's quite a long time away. So yeah, Ladder 49 seems like a decent film. I heard decent things about it. Again, really old and early Blu-ray disc. This is from Touchstone, so this is a Disney film. So yeah, very excited to get into this. Beyond high definition. So very, very cool. Ladder 49 seems like it's like a firefighter movie. I got Backdraft on a whim, and that was fantastic. So hopefully maybe it's somewhat like the same. And then lastly, the last pickup of the day. I thought I had this on Blu-ray, but I didn't. It's a film that I haven't seen. I've seen the parodies on Scary Movie, and I saw a clip of it, and it looked extremely depressing. And for me, I don't know. When I buy a movie on physical, I would want to watch it multiple times. I think this is on Netflix, but I tried to watch it and I was having issues with it. So I saw it for $5, and that is a Clint Eastwood film, highly critically acclaimed, winner of 4 Best Oscar awards, Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Supporting Role, and that is $1 Million Baby. I heard this is extremely depressing and it deals with a lot of heavy topics, and I don't know if I'll be able to rewatch this multiple times to justify the Blu-ray of it, but I've heard it's a fantastic film, and to justify it, I wanted to buy on Blu-ray for $3, cheaper than an HD rental. So, and I have it, and hopefully it comes with bonus features. So James Lipton takes on 3. So the best film of the year, absolutely remarkable. Another Warner Brothers film. So yeah, that was the last pickup of the day. So those were today's pawn shop pickup video. All right, so those were the pawn shop pickups. So we got here, again, Ladder 49 on Blu-ray, Syriana. We got here Hoosiers, who fucking knows? We got here, this was really interesting, Miss Jules Verne's Mysterious Island. We got Free Fire with Brie Larson, Armie Hammer, and Cillian Murphy. And then finally, we got here $1 Million Baby. So those were today's pickups. If you enjoyed today's haul video, please make sure to leave a like. More content will be on the way. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, again, please hit that subscribe button because it's free and it means a whole lot to me, and it spreads the channel and the awareness. So that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it again, and please make sure to have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long, and physical media. See you guys. Peace out.